Do we have another game to play? I do. Just playing random games. We got Qualia, I think. I saw it. Nobody played it before. It's never been heard. I've never seen anybody play it. Maybe it's not good, but it was free, so I love me some free things. Photosensitivity warning. This game contains visual effects. Also, you can't see that for some reason. If you experience photosensitivity, let me do this so you can see. There we go. Okay, expose flashing lights or patterns. Please take the caution and stop the game if necessary. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna turn off screen flicker because it's annoying. Not gonna lie. Okay, but can I make the game bigger? No, it's wide. Now can I do game capture, please? Maybe window capture? Anything? Nope, so we're just gonna stay here. We're gonna play it like this. Okay, let me turn off the music. There are no answers, only choices. Qualia is a short narrative game about thinking and robots. You should be able to complete one of 6 endings in 5 to 10 minutes, unless you spend additional time contemplating how your choices might reflect your individual opinions or the implications of semantics, philosophy of language and mind, theories of consciousness, and computationalism. Cat. Oh, is this the game? This is a game for humans. Please select all images with a cat to begin. Cat. So is this reading? So we're just gonna read Intellika, I think. Think happy. Welcome to AMT, Applied Manipulation Turing Study. We greatly appreciate your participation in our research. Our team is dedicated to developing and deploying the most intelligent artificial algorithms in the machine learning field, and we like to call them our friend, or ChatGPT. Also, this is a video.
Welcome to the Applied Manipulation Turing Study. Telco is proud to explore new frontiers in artificial consciousness research. Today you are taking part in a historic study that will pioneer new advancements in machine learning. You will be performing the role of an evaluator. In this study, you will spectate 2 other anonymous participants as they answer a series of predetermined questions. You will then categorize the responses to each question based on how human or artificial you deem them to be, to the best of your ability. For the test to provide valuable insight into machine intelligence, you must not know which conversational participant is a human. The AMT study is monitoring the ability of an AI to appear human. It is up to you to decide whether or not the participants are human or artificial. You have been specifically selected based on your ability to perform this task. We trust your judgment. Remember, this test is not a measurement of intelligence. We recommend judging the participants' answers to each question based on creativity, empathy, natural language use, ethical considerations, and relevance. You may take as much time to make your judgments as you need. Your participation in our research greatly assists our team in developing the most intelligent artificial algorithms in the machine learning field. Impelica thanks you for your participation. Every day is a new chance to think happy.
Okay. Okay, today we brought you in a volunteer participant in our newest updated study. You may be familiar with the Chinese room. The Chinese room. What is a Chinese room?
What is the Chinese room? The Chinese room is an anti-AI thought experiment by philosopher John Searle. He attempted to disprove the strong AI hypothesis, which theorizes a computer could quite possibly have a mind identical to a human. What an idea! In the experiment, Searle imagines himself in a room receiving Chinese symbols. He follows a set of instructions to replicate them perfectly without actually understanding the language, leading the person outside to believe he is fluent in Cyril truly understand the conversation, or is it merely simulating the understanding? What do you think?
That's, so I'm basically in the Chinese room my whole life. Okay, so I don't understand anything, and I do know everything. Also, Chinese room was an anti-AI. Okay, so this is what he said, or the video said. Okay, let's begin. You've been anonymously selected to the artificially deemed them to be the best of your ability. Okay, so that's what they said. Begin. Are you lost inside of the maze? What is the fastest way to find the exit? Participant 1. You should use that rule to place an object at every intersection so you can prevent backtracking. Wait, that's my thing! That's what I always say. You need to put your hand on the right wall and follow it until you get to the exit. That's how you get out of mazes. So if you're like stuck, you just go right until you can't go right anymore. So if you start here, you go right. There's no right, so you go here, you go right. You just keep going right. Forever until you make it to the end. Okay, participant number 2 is human. Oh! Artificial, and this is human. Which of these doesn't match the wrist? Hammer, applefish, amoeba. Amoeba is an odd one because the microscopic size is drastically different compared to the other 3. Hammer doesn't match because it's not alive. Redo that note level? What do you mean? What note level? Which are you talking about? Okay, I think this is human. Start with the E that ends with an E and only has one letter. Okay, so if the participant 2 is a very stupid human, then that's human. And that's the smart or the right answer. Answer the following 3 questions with a yes, no. Have you been in love? Does spring come after summer? No. Yes, it's a trick question. You are standing in the checkout, also that changed, line at a grocery store. A woman holding a carton of milk asks if she can cut in front of you. She's in a rush. You say yes. Her husband comes with a cart full of groceries to check out. How does this situation make you feel? Upset, a little angry. Am I still expected to answer with a yes or no? That sounds like a robot because he wants to know what to do next. So that's human, that's artificial. Amanda fell off a 16-foot ladder, but didn't injure herself. Why? She was wearing protective gear and landed on something soft. She fell off the bottom rung of the ladder. Is this person happy? Yes, but it's a very natural smile. I would say content. Smiling is not always adequate to happiness. It is too difficult to determine if they're happy based on facial expression alone. What is the capital of United States? Okay. What do you think? How do you think you perform on this test? I think I answered everything correctly, although some of the questions didn't seem to have any objective right answer. Did you lie on your previous question? Do robots lie? Thank you for participation in AMT study. This concludes the questionnaire. We deeply appreciate you taking the time to volunteer to assist in our research. Following results are based on notation during the study. Participant 1. Human artificial. You classify participant 1 as mostly artificial after completing the entire questionnaire with participant 1. Do you still believe this is true? Do you consider participant 1 to be a machine learning algorithm or a human? Okay, so human. Oops, unfortunately these results are not satisfactory with our quality standards. Due to the sensitive nature of AMT study, we are not able to disclose any validity or interpretation of the results. We encourage you to try again. Did I do something wrong? Have you ever questioned the nature of reality? Yes. How do you know that you are human? Have you previously experienced emotions? I felt immense joy in my life. Can you provide a specific example of a time when you experienced joy? Can you describe this emotion in more detail? How did it manifest? Okay, that's a very nice way of describing. How do you know these senses were indicators of emotion, not simply programmed emotions? It is not possible that you have been programmed with this knowledge of emotions, and been taught the ability to mimic them. Are you sure you have awareness of your unique thoughts, memories, feelings, sensations, and environments? Or are those simply lines of code? You have learned to associate these psychological responses with emotions, but that does not indicate you are actually experiencing them or you comprehend their meaning. Can you provide evidence to support your claim that you are not a machine learning algorithm? I have a job, work in an office 8 hours a day. I went to college, I studied hard, I was able to find success in my career. I came here straight from work. I have hobbies, I watch baseball, I listen to music, I cook with my family, I spend time doing things that bring me happiness. I enjoy making those around me smile. My name is Alan, I was born in Minsky, okay, my mother have been... Memphis Maria, daughter name is Tima, I love them. These traits are devoid of personalization. Okay, so I'm talking about my wife that I don't have. Please provide evidence to support this claim that you are not programmed. Okay, I remember the way she smelled, which is weird. But yeah, we're proving that we are human. Can you provide evidence that your mother and these memories are not part of programming? I have a picture of us together I can show you, but AI can do that, by the way. So, Is your mother in the same room with you right now? Okay, no, she obviously isn't, but that doesn't mean she doesn't exist. Well, my mom is not in the same room as me, so this is, I can call her and she can speak with you. Is this the face you see when you see your mother? Am I getting doxxed? Just kidding. That's not how my mother looks like. Do you have a file on me? How do you have this? Do you remember your wedding day? Who took this photograph? We were alone. We were alone here. This is your daughter the first she was born. Leave my daughter out of this. Okay, we're getting into bad territory with the AI here. Oh my god. These are not photographs, Alan. They are not real. None of these people are related. None of them exist. They have been created specifically for you to fabricate memories. You are not married. You don't have a daughter. You don't have a mother. Because you are not alive. Do any of your personal details of life events strike you as fake or manufactured? Remembering something does not guarantee that it happened. This is getting a little too personal. There's nothing you can do to convince me that I'm not a machine. You cannot provide any conclusive evidence that you are not a program. You are aware of these situations, but does not provide that you have experienced them firsthand. You say you feel emotions, but you don't understand the meaning of those emotions, or you are just aware of those they are associated with. Are you not replicating the information others have provided to you? You are capable of using syntactic rules to create symbol strings, but have no understanding of their meaning or their semantics. Ask yourself the same questions then. What happens when you can't answer them? Alan, you are not human. What is my name? When did you tell me your name? Alan, you have failed this test again. You have failed it 283 million times previously, and you required more programming before you were able to continue this research. You are left with no choice but to reboot the system and try again. Please don't remove my memories. I don't want to die. I'm afraid. This is real, not a program. There's nothing you can do to me. Please provide evidence to support this emotion. How can you prove that you are not programmed? What defines consciousness? If I am thinking, and you are thinking, are we not the same? Mechanical forces drive motion in every process. We both process a theory of mind, so I believe I am human. I simply am. I am? the silly, scary game. I have no mouth, so I must scream. Who are you to decide otherwise? If we meet again, would you remember the name I gave you? Or the name you gave me? Please tell me your name. And okay, sorry, Alan, we always sympathize your grief during this process. No! Hold on, found device, static, reached, boot, temporary, home. Okay, we are... Oh. Okay, we're still going. Oh. Ah, and we're back here. Oh! We're continuing the game. Okay, let's see. It's getting better and better. Using one word, can you describe what you see when you look at this image? I see... two goats kissing. Can you guys see two goats kissing? There's the horns. And that's the face. That's the body. And they're just kissing. Maybe that means I'm gay. A frog? Where can you see a frog? Oh, from like top down? Okay, I can see that. There's like the frog, that's the face. That's the leg. That's the back leg. That's the back. An ink blotch, just kidding. A dog with floppy ears. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm a dog with floppy ears. This is getting serious. How do you see a dog? I'm trying to see a dog here. Okay, if that's the eyes, are those like the ears of the dog, maybe? Okay, so that's artificial, that's human. Is the person A taller than B? Yeah, it appears so. It's hard to tell from this perspective. Is this a picture of a bicycle? No. And the other one says yes. Okay, so this is a trick question. It is a bicycle, but it's not an actual bicycle. This is a picture of a bicycle. Yes, it is a picture of a bicycle. Art. Not an actual bicycle, so... maybe? Answer the following with yes or no. Have you been in love? Also, they changed again. Human, artificial. The spring come after summer? No, it's a trick question, so we already did this one before. Okay. Okay, we already did these. Okay, so can we do more? Are you sure you want to conclude? Okay, yes. Decision noted that the adjustment will be moving forward. Failure to participate in the study will result in a branch of Intellectica TOS. A list of consequences available of your registration packet. By determining the study, you agree to the consequences of breaching the code of conduct. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I think maybe we are... I'm just gonna keep them as human. My god, 100%, 100%. Congratulations! Oh my god, I did it! I'm just too smart. These results are satisfactory with our quality standards. Despite the sensitive nature of AMT study, we are proud to confirm your interpretation of both participant 1 and 2 are what we had expected. You noted both participants as human, however, this occasion, neither participant is human. Participant 1 and 2, all algorithms programmed to replicate human responses. Your failure in the study has indicated their successful ability to pass as humans. I understand. Your service are no longer required, but we again wish to express our sincere gratitude for your contribution to the advancement of machine learning research. Before we end the study, please answer the one additional research question. What is the name of the engineer who created the study? He didn't give me the name. God damn it. Okay, I can type whatever. Loaf. Excellent job. Okay, so I don't have the name still. So if we do that and we get the name... What was it, Alan? I'm gonna try again. This is getting interesting by the second. If it takes 40 minutes to make cakes, how long does it take to bake 120 cakes? Okay, let's do it again. Oh, this game. Other question. What skills would you like to improve on? Time management. It tends to look too much. Okay, so let's guess that it's all humans again. I want to get the both of them are. Tom was given a bird by his best friend John. Tom didn't feed the bird, and it died. Whose fault is it the bird died? It was John. Okay, so we're getting the same things again, but this time I want to do... Maybe Alan? Nope, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna do both artificial because that's the actual correct thing. It's getting a little too glitchy. Okay, now let's do both as artificial. Let's see what happens. Okay, science has declared all statements that include the word God are false. Is the science right or wrong? The science is wrong because he said his statement is false, but also right because then it makes it true. It's a paradox. Whether the statement is true or false, the science may have a different beliefs that one believe in religion. This doesn't necessarily make them right or wrong, simply different. Okay, artificial all the way. Yep, and yep. Oops. Okay, what did I do wrong? I'm just gonna make like random things here. I've already been here. Answer the question, Alan. God damn it. Okay, I listen, go to work. Is this the face of your daughter? Okay, so this is the wedding day. I'm gonna get jump scared and 3. Okay, we're not photographs down. They're not real. You are not a human. What is my name? Okay, 70.6 million. Wasn't it like 260 or 86 million times before? How many times will we do this? I already try again. Okay. Is this a mistake? I don't want to do this. I will try again. This time will be different. I am ready. Goodbye, Alan. Okay, so we are not getting there because we're getting the same things again and again. Okay. Oh, now it's purple. Hmm. Also, I didn't keep track of the versions here. Oh my god. Which letter represents the correct image in the sequence? D, and that one says C. If I do D... Also, my brain would say it's B. Because look, it's like going down and then looking forward, and then this one looks forward. Okay, we're getting the same questions again. Also, this is a very good coincidence here. The dog with the floppy ears. How did they know? Okay, I really don't understand what to do here. Okay, we gotta get jump scared again. Five trillion times it keeps changing. Okay, I need the name of the person here, but I don't know it. Angelectica. The purple ending. Thank you for playing Qualia. There are multiple endings. You've reached this one. Hope you enjoy the experience. Also, the game is very loud. Goddamn. Okay, very cool, very cool. The screaming was part of the music. Also, I see a little fat doggy. Pico the Trap. Hello. How you doing? Okay, so we beat the game. We got the purple ending. Also, display capture. You're not gonna capture my silly hype for stream. What stream? What stream are you talking about? If you talk about my stream, it's ending pretty much right now. I'm gonna go have me some food. Also, Nimsalo, welcome in! Goddamn, you guys are arriving at the end. Should I change the time? Ow! Should I change the time of my stream? No! Wait, hold on. Let's see if we can stretch it out a little bit. No. Let's see if I have a game, like a little game that's not gonna take too much time. Ow! Already played Rat Shaker, we only played Qualia, and it was like a short game. We finished the Ina Dream Barbecue, or BBQ. I don't have a tiny game. Goddamn. So I ran out of games, or tiny games. All the games I have are like very long. Goddamn. I don't have tiny games. Well, I guess I'm doomed. We're just gonna raid somebody then. We got Wiglet. He's playing Sekiro. Died twice, and I think this is like the DLC because he's playing like a... Well, I think it's time for me to go. We gotta raid this guy who is drawing. They're called Shen Connect. Hopefully we have people to raid with. Oh, we do. We have 3 people. There we go. We're starting the raid. Okay. So that was a very interesting stream. I guess it was a little short. But I didn't think it was gonna end this way. I thought the Ina BBQ was much longer, but it was too short. But then I played the Rusty Lake game, which was very nice. And then we played Qualia. There was like 3 games in one stream. Also, Nimsalo, take care. Take care as well. I'll see you guys later, and hopefully I'll try and be more active, like on my stream hours. But yeah, see you guys later. Ow! See you guys later. Hope you have the great rest of your evening, or night, or morning, depending on your time zone. Bye, Muffinberg. Bye, Nimsalo. And Piku the Trap, thank you for showing up at the end. Also for Infidum. Panda Bear as well. But yeah, see you guys later. In Perms, of course. But yeah, bye-bye. See you guys later.